Well, we're off to the races. It appears that corporate America is hell-bent on winning the Anheuser-Busch, a.k.a. Bud Light Award. This evidently much coveted business award will go to the company and or business with the greatest financial loss for their stockholders, the greatest loss in their market share and or customer base, and with the worst public relations fiasco. And that appears to be the award that most of corporate America is going for. At the moment, Anheuser-Busch is in the lead with Target closing in from behind, and Kohl's and a host of others lagging behind. But we have a new contender hoping to take the top spot, and that is Ben and Jerry's, the ice cream guys. This latest challenger is trash-talking America as if their success would have been so much better in Cuba, Venezuela, or Korea. As a matter of fact, Ben & Jerry's continues doing business in Russia, where many Western companies pulled out since its invasion of Ukraine. Now, not that I have a dog in that fight, but it's interesting to see that. Ben & Jerry's seems to reserve its trash talking for America, but they have none for Russia, China, Korea, etc. By the way, have they asked Russia to give back to Ukraine all of their losses? Anyway, it seems that the corporate world is determined to destroy itself by alienating their customers, by shoving down their throats what customers don't want. Like a parasite eating its host away. Like a cancer, if it's not cut out, it will grow and kill its victim. The New York Post reports that Ben & Jerry's parent company, Unilever, has lost $2.5 billion in market cap amid calls to boycott the ice cream maker for its anti-American July 4th message. What was that message? For the U.S. to return stolen indigenous land, starting with Mount Rushmore. Listen to this quote from Ben & Jerry's. Quote, "The faces on Mount Rushmore are the faces of men who actively worked to destroy indigenous cultures and ways of life, to deny indigenous people their basic rights." Unquote. Ben & Jerry's was sold in 2000 to multinational conglomerate Unilever, but operates as an independent subsidiary. Currently, its headquarters is in South Burlington, Vermont, with its factory in Waterbury, Vermont. That's according to Newsmax. So if they're serious, how about they turn over their real estate in Vermont, to begin with, to the indigenous people of that area, like the Paleo Indians? On May 7th, 2012, the Abenaki Nation and the Cowasac Band of the Coas Abenaki Nation received recognition by the state of Vermont. So how about Ben & Jerry's start with them and turn over their real estate to the Abenaki Nation? How about Ben & Jerry put their money, put their ice cream, and their real estate where their mouth is? Don't hold your breath for that to happen. It's typical of liberals to want to give away somebody else's money and stuff, but never their own. But Ben & Jerry's anti-America social justice nonsense has been around for a while now. In 2020, Ben & Jerry's endorsed the Defund the Police movement. And now in 2023, Ben & Jerry's posted a tweet on Independence Day claiming that the United States was founded on, quote, stolen indigenous land, unquote, and that Mount Rushmore should be returned to the Lakota people. You know, Ben & Jerry's has an opportunity here to set the example for others to follow by giving up their real estate to the Abenaki Nation in Vermont. Perhaps Ben & Jerry's can sign over the deed and remain on the property, but pay rent to the Abenaki Nation. Does anyone seriously think that that will ever happen? Ben & Jerry's want capitalism for themselves, but they want socialism for the rest of us. According to Newsweek, the ice cream company has not yet responded to calls for them to return the land its headquarters sits on. That's how liberals operate, on a double standard. There's a law for them and there's a law for the rest of us. But actually, there's a law for us and they are above the law. That's liberalism. But don't let that get to you. According to a news report, Ben & Jerry's is poised to lose more than money and customers unless it is willing to admit that its rhetoric is hollow and its recommendations hypocritical. So for now, Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light, and Target have a new contender for the number one spot for the woke and the not-so-prestigious Biggest Loser Business Award. And that contender is Ben & Jerry's. That's it for now. So go get yourself some ice cream, anything but Ben & Jerry's, and have yourself a nice day. Goodbye.